All right, so imagine you're rolling up to your local golf course, but instead of the same old boring cart, you pull up in something that looks like it could survive a zombie apocalypse and impress your in-laws. This is the Evolution D5 Maverick, a golf cart so high-tech, so feature-packed, that calling it a golf cart feels a bit disrespectful. Today, I'm going to answer the question everyone's been asking. Is this one of the best golf carts you can buy right now, or just another overhyped toy? Stick around, because the answer might surprise you. Once again, I'll be your host, Greg. If you are new here, ensure you are subscribed and have notifications enabled so you don't miss new videos and updates. Exterior and first impressions. First off, let's address the obvious. The D5 Maverick does not look like a golf cart. It looks like someone put a Tesla and a Jeep in the same garage and said, "Make something cool." You've got these massive 14-inch alloy wheels, chunky all-terrain tires, LED headlights that could literally light up a runway, and this wide, aggressive stance that says, "I don't just play golf, I win." One thing the D5 has managed to do so well is giving users seating configuration options. Want a classic four-seater for you and your golf buddies? Got it. Need something more flexible, like a 2+2, with 2 seats up front and 2 rear-facing seats that flip for extra cargo? That's an option too. Or maybe you're rolling deep. Family, friends, the whole crew. There's even a 6-seater with 3 rows. Basically, if you want to ride solo, as a duo, or with enough people to start a small football team, there's a D5 Maverick layout for you. No matter which configuration you pick, there's plenty of leg room, easy step-in access, and every seat gets the same plush treatment. Rear passengers aren't an afterthought. They get grab handles, cup holders, and a great view. And if you choose the 6-seater, that last row is perfect for kids, extra golf bags, or anyone who wants to feel the breeze. The build quality is solid. No cheap plastics, no rattling panels, even the little details like the flush door handles and integrated turn signals. Ugh, chef's kiss. Specs and performance. Let's pop the hood, figuratively speaking, and look at what powers the D5 Maverick. Let's begin with the motor and battery. The D5 Maverick packs a 6.3 kilowatt AC induction motor, one of the most powerful in its class. This means smooth acceleration and plenty of torque, even when you've got a full load of passengers or are tackling hilly terrain. It's paired with a lithium iron phosphate battery, typically a 110 amp-hour 48-volt pack. That's good for up to 60 miles on a single charge, depending on usage. Charging is a breeze, too. The onboard charger lets you plug into any standard outlet, and a full charge takes about 5 to 6 hours. Top speed and driving modes. The D5 Maverick isn't just fast for a golf cart, it's quick for a neighborhood vehicle. It can reach speeds of up to 25 miles per hour in street legal mode. For golf courses, you can limit it to 15 miles per hour for safety. Suspension and ride quality. With independent front suspension and heavy-duty rear leaf springs, bumps and uneven paths are barely noticeable. The ride is smooth, quiet, and comfortable, ideal for both golf courses and community roads. Interior and tech. Now, step inside, and this is where things get ridiculous. You've got actual automotive-grade seats, stitched, padded, so comfortable you'll wish your car was this nice. The driver's seat adjusts. In some models, the rear seats flip up for storage or extra cargo. The steering wheel feels like something out of a sports car. And in the middle, a 10.1-inch touchscreen. This controls everything: speed modes, lights, Bluetooth audio, even battery diagnostics. There's a digital speedo, trip meter, as well as a backup camera. But my favorite? The sound system. Sync your phone, blast your playlist, and suddenly, the ninth hole feels like a block party. There are USB ports, cup holders everywhere, and even a glove box with a lock, because who doesn't need to keep their balls secure? Safety and street legality. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is all cool, but can I actually drive this on the street? The answer, yes, in most states. The D5 Maverick comes with all the bells and whistles, seat belts for every seat, full LED light package, a horn that's actually loud enough to be useful, and mirrors all around. Some models even come with a windshield wiper and a real VIN number, so you can register it as a low-speed vehicle. Basically, if your neighborhood allows golf carts, this thing is going to be the king of the road. And with four-wheel disc brakes and regenerative braking, stopping power is genuinely impressive. Technology and gadgets. All right, let's geek out for a second. The tech on this thing is nuts. The touchscreen isn't just a party trick. It's actually useful. You can check your battery health, change driving modes, even get a tire pressure readout if you spec the right model. There's keyless entry, a push-button start, and you can even use your phone as a remote. Reverse? The camera pops up instantly. Parking is a breeze. Lost your cart at the club? Ping it with the app. I've driven cars with less tech. Test drive and real-world use. But how does it actually feel to drive? Short answer, addictive. The acceleration is smooth and instant. On the course, it's whisper quiet. On the street, you'll get looks. Take it off-road? The all-terrain tires and high ground clearance mean you can go places most carts wouldn't dare. Ownership, costs, and practicality. The D5 Maverick comes in at an MSRP of $8,000 to about $12,000 depending on the configuration. Compare it to the big names, Club Car, E-Z-GO, and Yamaha, and it's clear that you're actually getting more features for less. Running costs are almost nothing. Charging the battery costs pennies. There's no gas, no oil, no belts. The lithium battery is good for 7 to 10 years, and you get a 5-year warranty on it. Maintenance? Check your tire pressure, wash it once in a while, and that's about it. Cons and drawbacks. Now that we know all the bells and whistles, let's talk about the stuff that isn't quite so rosy. Because at the end of the day, nothing's perfect. First up, ride quality. While the D5 Maverick looks rugged and definitely handles rough patches better than your average cart, I've got to be honest, if you're coming from a premium club car or E-Z-GO, you might notice the difference. The suspension is decent for most situations, but on really uneven paths, it can feel a bit firm, even bouncy. If you're expecting that luxury SUV on a cloud experience, this isn't quite that. It's good, but not best in class. Then there's the big elephant in the room, build quality and quality control. The D5 Maverick is designed in California, but it's manufactured overseas, mostly in China. Now, that's not automatically a negative, but it does mean quality assurance can be a bit of a mixed bag. Some owners have reported minor fit and finish issues, things like slight panel misalignments or trim pieces that could be tighter. Not deal breakers, but if you're super picky, it's something to watch for. Thirdly, customer support. This is a big one. Evolution's dealer network is growing, but it's not as deep or established as the big brands. Depending on where you live, getting parts or service can take longer than you'd like. Some people have had to wait weeks for a response or repairs, and navigating warranties can feel, well, like a round of golf in the rain. Not impossible, but not as smooth as it should be. And finally, resale value. Because Evolution is a newer player, it doesn't have the name recognition of Club Car or E-Z-GO. If you're the kind of person who upgrades every couple years, you might not get as much back when it's time to sell. A few other things worth mentioning. The 6-seater version, when fully loaded, can feel a bit sluggish on hills. Some users online say the software on the touchscreen can be a little buggy. Nothing major, but expect the occasional reboot. But hey, every cart has its quirks. In the end, it's all about what matters most to you. So, is the Evolution D5 Maverick the best golf cart you can buy? Honestly, if you can live with a ride that's a bit firmer, okay with a growing support network, and want a cart that's loaded with tech at a great price, The D5 Maverick is still a strong contender, but if you want absolute top-notch ride comfort and a huge established dealer network, you might want to stick with the big names. However, if you want something that's fast, packed with features, great to drive, and guaranteed to make your neighbors jealous, this is the one to beat. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button so we can reach more viewers. And for old users, let me know in the comments what your experiences are with the D5 Maverick. Would you recommend? Ensure you are subscribed and have notifications enabled for more honest tech reviews. I have been your host, Greg. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.